Hi, Carl here. I'm just wanting to show you my Commodore VIC 20 setup. I recently decided that I was going to do a lot of coding, experimenting, blogging about this unit. When I was very young, my first computer ever was a Commodore VIC 20. And this is a prime example. Actually, I have a couple of them, but this one is the old style. If you look here at the keyboard, the keys are very squared and the font is very big. And this kind of keyboard actually came from the Commodore PET, which was Commodore's original machine. So if you see here, I've got this hooked up to an old Sylvania television set. It works really well. You've got a little bit of the sort of scanning artifacts on the screen, but that's normal when you're trying to videotape something that has a cathode ray tube, like these old TVs do. And here we've got a couple of cartridges, are my favorite ones. Omega Race, VIC Forth, Synthesound, which is a synthesizer cartridge, and Avenger, which is a really good Space Invaders clone. And I've got some books here, like your VIC 20 Programmer's Reference Guide. I've got some 6502 assembly language books that I'm trying to read so that I can write some games in BASIC that would have some small machine language routines that I could call. And over here, I've got this keyboard overlay that turns the VIC into a musical instrument. It's actually made for the Commodore 64, but it fits on the VIC 20. So I want to write some software that uses this to make music. And so yeah, this is my I think it's probably my favorite 8-bit computer to play with right now. I have several others as well, and I'll be talking about those at some other point. I guess I'll just swing over here and show those to you as well. So this is my Commodore 128, which is Commodore 64 compatible, and it can also do other things like run CPM. It has a Z80 processor in it, so it can do that. And this is my Apple IIc. What's that doing there? That's my Apple IIc, which when I was a teenager, I wrote a lot of software for the Apple II. This is a really cool computer as well. And let's go back further in history. This is a Hewlett-Packard HP67 calculator, which the first thing I ever learned to program was one of these. My father has one, and he taught me how to program it. I know it just looks like a calculator, but it actually is a little computer. You can run all kinds of calculations and even play some simple games and things like that. So, and then over here is my newest acquisition, which I just got. I'm very excited about this. This is an Atari 800 XL. When I was, I think just after I got married, I had an Atari 800, and it's been a long time since I've owned one of these. This one I bought on eBay, and I'm amazed just how completely pristine it is. And it came in the original box, and even came with a receipt from Kmart where the guy bought it. But it looks like he just plugged it into the TV once and then put it back into the box, because it's absolutely perfect. And even comes with the manuals and the catalog for the software, and the power supply and the video cable were just like new, as if they hadn't even ever been used before. Just still coiled up and with the original ties on them and everything. Unbelievable. Even smells like a new computer. And the best part, of course, is that it works. So anyway, a lot more is going to be coming from me. And I have a project right now where I'm going to be soldering together an expansion card for this VIC 20. And I'm going to make some videos about that, showing how you can add the ability to read and write an SD card. And also it has flash memory on it. There's even a cartridge for the VIC 20 that will turn it into a MIDI device, so you can do real music on it. It's really quite amazing what people are doing with VIC 20s today. This computer came out in 1980. Alright, well, off to the races.